to find defensible borders. They found that in the Ural Mountains. However, on the other side of those mountains is Siberia, and in Siberia were mostly nomadic cultures. And Russian guns were able to defeat Siberian horse archers. So Russia expanded into Siberia to make sure there could never be a second Mongol invasion. Russia expanded all the way to the Arctic and Pacific Ocean to the east, thereby finally providing Russia with an easy-to-defend border on the north and eastern side of their country. And over the centuries, they colonized this region and turned its people into Russian. And lastly was the border to the south. They expanded into the deserts of Central Asia to make sure nobody could invade them from that side either. And lastly, Russia has gone to war with China several times and settled on a border between the two countries. And so, according to this theory, over the centuries, Russia has continued to expand in all directions because it believes it needs to invade all of this land in order to prevent being invaded themselves. Eventually, the Russians were so successful that they managed to conquer all of this territory as the Soviet Union, stretching from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean. They controlled a lot of land, resources, and people, and according to the Russian Heartland theory, this makes it basically impossible for anyone else to invade Russia. However, it makes it very easy for Russia to invade all of its neighbors. By expanding their control over Europe, they'd gain access to more industry. In the Middle East, they could gain oil and gas, and expanding towards East Asia meant hundreds of millions of people and fertile farmland. If Russia could get just one of those three regions, it would then be powerful enough to invade the other two regions, until Russia eventually controls most of Asia and Europe. This would make them so powerful that they would come to dominate places like India, Japan, and Africa. And by dominating all of Afro-Eurasia, they would be so powerful that they would then be able to dominate the Americas, until Russia controls the entire world, either directly or indirectly.